How does a standard language differ from a dialect? Imagine two people speaking the same language but sounding completely different. That's because of dialects, which add local flavor to how we communicate. Today, we're going to see what makes a standard language different from a dialect and why it matters. A standard language is a version of a language that is officially recognized and used in schools, government, and media. It has set rules for grammar, spelling, and vocabulary, making sure everyone understands each other in formal settings. Think of it as the language everyone agrees on for official use. For example, in the United States, standard English is used in newspapers, textbooks, and official documents. It helps people from different regions communicate clearly. On the other hand, a dialect is a regional or social variation of that same language. Dialects have their own pronunciation, words, and grammar that reflected local culture and identity. They are often spoken informally and may include slang or unique expressions. For instance, the English spoken in New York has a different accent and some different words compared to the English in Texas or California. Despite these differences, speakers can usually understand each other because they share the same basic language. The difference between a standard language and a dialect is not just about language rules. It also involves social and political factors. Standard languages often become official because of historical or political reasons. They are promoted by governments and educational systems. Dialects, however, are usually tied to specific communities or regions and might not have official recognition or written forms. Using a standard language helps people communicate smoothly across large areas and informal situations. It's what you hear on the news or see in official documents. Dialects, however, add local color and help preserve cultural identity. For example, a story told in a local dialect can feel more authentic and connected to the community. To put it simply, a standard language is the common, official way of speaking that everyone learns and uses in formal settings. Dialects are the local, informal ways of speaking that reflected where people come from and who they are. Both are important parts of how language works in society, blending broad communication with local tradition.